Hey guys, what's up? So this week we've got two topics. The first being, where do we see ourselves in 10 years? I'm going to ignore that topic because, holy fuck. I'm going to ignore that topic because I refuse to think about myself being 35 years old. Because to me that's terrifying and I don't want to even discuss it. So I'm going to talk about being outed, how you should handle it, what you should do, that kind of thing. I mean, my whole coming out experience to my family was basically being outed. I didn't choose to do it, they kind of found out on their own. So in my opinion, you can handle it basically one of three ways. You can confirm what they say, so if they say something about you being gay, you can say, yep, I sure am, and go with that. You can completely deny it and say, no, I don't know why you ever heard that, I'm not gay. Or you can change the subject. So it kind of, I guess it would depend on the situation you're in. I had to deal with this at, I have two jobs. I work at Best Buy and I work in an office building. At Best Buy, everyone knows I'm gay, and it's no big deal. Everyone knows. In my office job, I work with a lot of older people, a lot of LDS people, Mormon people, and I don't especially want them knowing because, for one, it doesn't affect my job performance, and two, I'm kind of afraid of how a lot of them will react. As you guys probably know, I'm engaged, and while I'm at that job, I do this a lot. Take my ring, turn it upside down so it's not as noticeable, because I don't want the, oh, you're engaged, why didn't you tell us? And then I have to do the awkward, well, that's because she's a girl. And I have told two people, but for the most part, I had one of the other office ladies who's super Mormon see my ring, and I ended up like running away from her, like physically being like, oh yeah, my ring, and like running off. It was probably the most awkward thing I've ever done. But that was me choosing to completely change the subject and ignore that she had just tried to call me out on being engaged. And then she didn't bring it up again because I probably made her feel really uncomfortable. There's other people that I work with that I know won't care, so they see the ring and I tell them, yeah, I'm engaged, and it's, you know, it's actually to a girl, and it's fine. My advice isn't so much what you should do, it's really gauge the situation you're in. If you're around people that you think are going to be okay with it and are going to be comfortable with you, go for it. You might as well tell them. As far as like parents and things go, because we got this topic based on, I had somebody submit to me that they had accidentally outed themselves at a party, and now they're concerned that people are talking at school, and then now they're concerned that they should probably prepare to tell their parents. I would prepare to tell your parents, but don't do it unless you feel comfortable. Don't tell your parents just because you feel like now you have to because you may have mentioned something at a party. Don't do it because of that. That's not a good reason. Do it because you feel the need to tell them that part of yourself. You know, maybe you're worried that they're going to hear it from somebody else and not you. If that's the case, then sit down and talk to them. I wouldn't do it just because you feel forced to, though. I don't think that's ever a good situation to have to come out in. I think it's best to come out when you feel ready, you think the other person's going to be receptive of it, and, you know, maybe just start thinking about what you want to say to them. But I wouldn't just do it because you're afraid. Never turns out very good. Gauge the person you're talking to, gauge the situation, and that's about my only advice. Yeah. If you guys have any good topics for us, make sure you submit them. And I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.